And so they will pick us up at the airport, and then they will bring us there, and it's about 15 minutes. Okay, so that's a little bit there as far as the schedule goes. A positive attitude, okay? You think I'm not going to write that down? A positive attitude is so important, okay, guys? You must be willing to follow instructions. If I ask you to do something, there's no questions about it. You just have to do it, okay? I'm like making a decision of something we got to do or someplace we have to go, you just have to do it. If you are the type of person that is not good at following instructions or directions or likes to do their own thing, this trip isn't for you. Yeah. And so you have to be willing to follow directions and instructions. I'm going to ask you to team up with this person. Well, I don't know about that person. No, I need you to be next to that person and lock arms with them. I need you to do something together. I need you to go over there. I need you to go pray for them. I've never prayed for someone. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. You're going to be way outside your comfort zone, but I need you to do what I'm asking for the safety of the trip and for a bigger picture of what God may be doing. So there's none of that. Everybody will go safely, be safe, and come back safely. But you have to listen and follow directions. Does that make sense? Yeah. Question?
Can I say something real quick? Something that I noticed last year, because you're going to serve, which is what the enemy doesn't like,
Yeah.
you will be tested so much in this trip. Last year it began with our flight, not even leaving the United States. How many hours did our flight get delayed? Like 4? Yeah. We were waiting at the airport, and it was, for me, I'm not patient. I cannot like just sit there and wait. He's gonna test you and challenge you in areas that you're not comfortable or that it's your weakness. So just heads up. Just be open-minded about it.
Yeah. No, so that's good. Country, we're going to give away stuff. So pack your suitcases with little stuff to give away. Don't take any food. Don't take food to give away. Don't take anything. Look for like toys, maybe clothes, that kind of thing. We're going to give away. We're going to go bless, that kind of thing. But just in case, God forbid, we're praying nothing happens. Last year on the trip we went, I was the only one who got hurt. Thankfully, none of our students got hurt. Anybody else? Dara, did you raise your hand?
No, but I was fixing her. But I was also raised in church and missions throughout growing up, mission work. My dad was a missionary for many years, and so we didn't understand what he was doing when we were young as much as now that I'm older. We knew what he was doing out there in Central America, and that changed over years, and how God impacted when I was, I don't know, 13 or 14, I just began to encounter the Lord real. Like he became authentic and real for me. And then I started seeing the importance of the mission work and why he went to give his life to serve others, and So throughout the process, watching, we didn't understand, or I didn't understand, but over time I saw how God changed my life through that.
That's awesome. So, anybody else? Maybe one other person? Oh, yeah.
Well, I wasn't raised at church. I was going through the wrong path throughout my life. Like you said, I'm not going to emphasize on my past, but I was doing bad things, hanging out with the wrong people. Last year, and one day I met Ashley, and we had a conversation, and I invited myself to her church. We were talking about church. I was talking about science. Back in my time, I was mainly the world was created by science and all of these theories. However, once I started going to church with Ashley, I became to acknowledge God, and now I'm here, excited, and every time I talk about it, I get nervous.
Man, well, God's going to rock your world, man. Just just sports.
Since then, I have been blessed, and I'm doing things right, and everything comes out positive.
Amen. Who of you here has ever got up and shared in front of a group of people, actually shared your testimony? Lightweight? Yeah? What was the reaction?
Well, it was last year's mission trip in El
Your
Salvador.
voice has gotten so much.
I know.
Okay, well, it was during last year's mission trip in El Salvador, and at one of the schools, and I could tell how some kids were impacted by it, and some of them came up to me afterwards too, and they gave me like hugs and stuff.
Yeah. Now, how did you feel when you did it?
I felt like I had helped them a lot and gave them hope.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Were you nervous before you did it?
Yeah.
And you feel like it was worth it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. People love it when you can be real and share what happens in your life. People like real, right? Real recognizes real. You might have heard that before. And so people have been through things. You know, this trip is going to be a lot of exposing all kinds of layers and layers and layers. You don't feel like an onion. It's kind of just getting peeled back to the realness, the rawness of who you are, who God has called you to be. And so that's good. Thanks. So you guys can work on that then? Prepare a testimony? Okay. Have something written down. I do want to see it. Okay? Cool. All right. Excellent.